let's talk about the land. Let's talk about the geography, and we're going to do that today not only by looking at a map, but by drawing it. So let's take a look. You're going to start by drawing the southern coast of Europe. Then you'll draw this peninsula here. Come on back up, and then we'll swing it around and come on down. There we go. The funny thing about this peninsula, and as you geographers out there know, this is where Italy is today, is it's shaped like a boot. And that boot is kicking the island down here of Sicily. To the east of the Italian peninsula, you've got the Adriatic Sea. To the south, you've got the Ionian Sea. And to the west, you've got the Tyrrhenian Sea. Again, the island that the peninsula is kicking is called Sicily, and the island over here is called Sardinia. Now, because this is an area of land almost completely surrounded by water, we know that that is a peninsula. And in fact, this one is called the Italian Peninsula. Let's go ahead and draw some points of reference here so we know where we're looking at in the world. That line there is 40 degrees north, and the line right here is 15 degrees east. So that you know you're north of the equator and east of the prime meridian. Now, the peninsula has a number of rivers that flow out of the Apennine Mountains. One of those rivers is the Tiber River. To the north of the Italian peninsula, you've got the Alps. Rome itself is located on the Tiber River. And a lot of the mountains on the peninsula are volcanic, including this one called Mount Vesuvius. Now, just so that we don't get confused, we're going to go ahead and color in the water here. Remember, when we're creating maps, the only thing on that map that is blue is water. So we're going to go through here. We're going to color the rest of the Tyrrhenian Sea. There we go. Nice. Color in the Adriatic Sea here, and then the Ionian Sea. Now we got the water colored in. Let's go ahead and color in the mountain ranges. We've got the Alps in the north and the Apennines. Notice how the Apennine Mountains go right down the center of the Italian peninsula. Rome itself, the Italian peninsula itself, is a very mountainous region. If it's not mountainy, if that's a word, mountainy, there are many hills. In fact, the city of Rome itself is built on 7 of those hills. Very good. Now we're going to color in this area gray because we're not talking about it today. Right here, we've got a picture of the Apennine Mountains. Isn't that beautiful? All right, while we're taking a look at this picture, let's consider for a moment climate. Remember, climate is a fancy word for weather. Climate on the Italian peninsula, or a lot of the Italian peninsula, is a lot like Southern California, which means it's got dry, warm summers, and it's got mild, wet winters. The reason that's important for us is when we look at Rome, we'll notice that Rome becomes very powerful pretty early on and pretty quickly. And that's because the climate allows them to grow a variety of crops, and they've got a very good food source.